Hey, yo, it's me, the Cajun Stallion, Crisco Balboa. Want to welcome all of y'all the Rocky Balboa theme, the live stream, in honor of the release today of Rocky versus Drago director's cut. We're doing a Rocky Balboa theme live stream. So welcome in. Glad to have y'all here. If you're watching on the replay, um, hope you enjoy the stream. We're gonna be doing this, talking about all the Rocky movies. We're gonna do a little Rocky trivia. Hey yo, Wayside Way, how you's doing? It's the Italian Stallion, Crisco Balboa. So yeah, we're gonna be doing all this live stream. We're gonna be talking about the champ, Rocky Balboa. I got my Rocky themed outfit on. Let me show you this, brother. Check him out, bro. Rocky, 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 Rocky. Got the trunks, like Rocky wore and Rocky 4. Um, so we're gonna give a chance. How was your day, Wayside Way? Hey yo, Wayside, what you doing? It's Crisco Balboa. So we're gonna let some people comes in. Got my hat, just like Rocky used to wear, kind of tilted to the side. Tilted to the side. Um, gotta keep the LSU hat in the background too. But yeah. Clean the toilet. Hey, yo, that's the way you do it. You clean that toilet. No, but you know, today we had the release. I actually looked for it in the theaters. You gotta earn your keep. Wayside Way. Hey, that's the way you gotta do. What you say, spaceman? Spaceman Dudley. It's the Italian stallion, Crisco Balboa. Yeah, they released the show today. I did see there was some new. Hey, yo, spaceman, you got the Rocky Balboa themed outfit on, brother. Just like Rocky Balboa wore when he fought Ivan Drago in Rocky 4, you know. But there was some new scenes put in. So let me ask you guys, what is your favorite Rocky movie? And do you have this is going to be a fun stream. Um, where I got that at, the wife gave me that, man, for Christmas a few years ago. I think she found that in a Walmart. Yeah, check this out. It even has look at this. It even has the Rocky themed the boots and everything, man. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's a onesie. I might have to start wearing this like for Halloween and stuff when I go out and get the candy. Hey, Rocky Balboa got Cuff and Link. You know who Cuff and Link was? Cuff and Link was Rocky's turtles. Rocky 4. Rocky 4. When he fought uh, I must break you, Ivan Drago. If it dies, it dies. Dum, 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 dum. I'll never forget you, Apollo. Wear it to Dollar Tree. Yeah, I pretty much can wear this anywhere and just make videos. Rocky Balboa, a Rocky Balboa impersonator. Yeah. Um. What about you, Spaceman? Wayside Weed says his favorite was Rocky 4. Now I want y'all to know, if y'all didn't notice, the reason why I believe they put up this Rocky 4 re-release is because Creed Part 3 will be coming out next year. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to wear this outfit for the movies. Hey, yo, you want to take a picture? Take the picture. We'll take the picture for a couple bucks. You know what I mean? Yeah, but yeah. So when Creed 3 comes out, hey man, we're gonna do it. I was thinking about it today. I might wear this to go watch Creed 3. That would be kind of funny. Yeah, man, it's Friday Eve. Also, We got the Dolphins game with the Ravens. The Dolphins winning 6-3, so we doing that. But we specifically dedicating this thing to the Rocky movies. Yeah, give money to charity. Yeah, man, definitely. Um, yeah, I might do one day. One of my other favorite movies growing up, favorite characters was my name's Forrest Gump. People call me Forrest Gump. You know, so I might do a Forrest Gump themed stream one of these days too. But I used to watch Rocky like every day, man. Growing up, um, my favorite Rocky. I love them. I love them all. I liked Rocky too. I really liked Rocky too. So much happened in Rocky too. He got the rematch with Apollo. Hey, you Apollo. Gremlins and dressed like Spike. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah, but he got the rematch with Apollo. He ended up marrying Adrian. Um, they had a baby. He won the championship. Um, so if I had to say one, I'd probably pick two. Two is one of my probably my favorites. But I mean they all were awesome. Bloodsport and Kickboxer, Jean Claude Van Damme. Yeah, that was some good karate shows. Um, so we had part one in which you know Rocky's pretty much a club fighter, and he fights Spider. Hey yo, Spider Rico. Remember Spider Rico? As he fought him, he was just an amateur, and when he faced the Russian, you mean? Yeah, the Russian part four probably, a spaceman. So um, he told him, he said, "We giving you a chance at a world title," you know, and he was, he couldn't believe it. He got the chance of a lifetime, and I'm sure they gave him a chunk of change, and yeah, Drago. Remember when he climbed up that mountain? He did Drago. Yeah, but you know, it was a long shot. Gladiator with the boxers. Was that the movie with Robert De Niro? Wade. I know that. I don't know for sure, but I know that Stallone actually did um, a movie with De Niro, Robert De Niro, and they were boxers. Maybe I'm wrong, but so in Rocky one, like I said, he got that long shot chance. You remember him um, meeting Adrian? Okay, Gladiator with Cuba Gooding. No, I haven't seen it. I heard of it though. When he drank those eggs. Remember those raw eggs, and he had those turtles. You know, Cuff and Link, and met Adrian at the pet shop. Talia Shear. Curling. The Olympic game curling. That's a good question. Yeah, that's pretty funny to watch. That's when they push that thing down the ice, and then they have to. Yeah, that might have been it. Raging Bull. Well, there was a show where he fought. He was against. It was in between. It was actually before Rocky Balboa came out. But De Niro played. I can't remember the name of the show, but he actually fought Sylvester Stallone. But yeah, Dolphins just made a big play, by the way. But well, yeah. So let me see what's going on here. Hey, yo, how you doing? Okay, and so yeah, till he got his chance, in Rocky 1. And Stallone wrote the script, you know, and they wanted to buy it. Hey, yo, VA Moon, how you doing? So they wanted to buy the script to Rocky 1. And, he held out. He wanted to star. They said he wanted to play Rocky. They said he was too small. Diggs Town is decent too. Yeah, he said he was too small to play the role of Rocky. Stallone, I don't know exactly how tall he is. I can probably look that up, but I saw clips where, he was practicing against Carl Weathers, who played Apollo Creed, and he actually had to jump, to get into the punches. So, I mean, not tall at all. Um, Watched the video today on YouTube, and actually somebody went to the gym where the fight in Rocky 4 took place. And it was actually in Canada where they fought. So I thought that was really cool. And I'll probably go on and on about these movies, but that's what this stream is about. This stream is celebrating the Rocky movies, the release of the director's cut. Hey, yo, TD, what you say that Trinidad South? What's going on, brother? Yeah, man. Kapow, hashtag Rocky situations, bro. Yeah, man. We having fun with this one for sure. Got my little hat tilted to the side. It's tilted to the side tonight. Talking about our favorite. We're talking about our favorite Rocky movies. Rocky Balboa. This is the official Rocky outfit that he fought when he fought the Ivan Drago. Went up to Russia. But um, you know, Rocky 2 got the rematch, you know, won the belt. And then I mean, how could you not enjoy that one? I mean, took all he had, won the belt, man. Um, and then we get to Rocky 3, and the way it started out. Dun, 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 dun. Eye of the Tiger. Eye of the Tiger. Dun dun dun. Yeah, Rocky got the eye of the tiger, man. He bought him all kind of nice clothes. Moved in a big house. He moved into had all the watches and all this and all kind of fancy stuff, and was on top of the world. And I'll tell you who we hadn't talked about yet. Hey, yo, Rocky, it's me, Mick. Um, Favorite Rocky movie. Hey, yo, favorite Rocky movie. I don't know. I love them all. I love them all. I would have to say I really enjoyed part two. Part two is when he won the belt. He ended up having this getting married, and then they had Robert Jr. But I mean, they were all great. I thought part one was amazing. Part two. Hey, yo, T and me. How you doing? It's me, the Italian stallion, Crisco Balboa. Yeah, man. What's going on in Nashville, brother? Bro, I watched the Country Music Awards. Were you there, T and me, at the Country Music Awards last night, man? The third one we fought Clubber Lang. Ooh, when Clubber Lang, man, look, Mickey got a heart attack. Went in there when Clubber Lang talked bad about Adrian. That was it. You messed up, Clubber. Went in there. Apollo came back, trained him, and came back, changed from southpaw. He changed his fighting stance. Came in there, and yeah, man, three was a good one. Got that eye of the tiger back. Don't tell me what you think, Rock. Go ahead and do it. Be more man than him. Eye of the tiger. Eye of the tiger. You remember that? And yeah, Mick passed away, man, in Rocky 3, which was very sad. Mick! Mick! He was with Mick. And Mick would always say, "Get up, you son of a gun, 'cause Mickey loves you." You know, hey yo, Mick. Remember that in Rocky One? He went up there and Mick when he was at Mickey's gym. You know, he'd go to Mickey's Goldstein's gym, and he actually kicked him out of his locker room, of the locker. And then he went up there and he's in his, you know, in part one he's up there in Mickey's house. He said, "My house stinks. It stinks, Mick." You remember that? He said, "It stinks. You want to fight the fight?" Mick wanted to train him. He said, "You want to fight the fight? You fight the fight, Mick." He got out and about it was fussing. And then he realized, he said, "You know what? I need Mickey to be in my corner." And Burgess Meredith, who did an excellent job in the Rocky movies, played the Penguin in the Batman movies, played in Grumpy Old Men. He was the grandpa in Grumpy Old Men, Burgess Meredith. Huge fan of all his movies as well. You know, there's actually a guy, uh, I would say that he's actually the biggest Rocky fan. But he made a movie called The Pretender. I don't know if y'all heard of him. You probably could find him on YouTube. And he does Rocky tours in Philadelphia. And he dresses like Rocky. He won the impersonator, the best impersonator, and all this. And it's his full time job to be a Rocky impersonator. And he does these tours in Philadelphia. And he takes the people and they go to the actual house and the apartment, the little house where Adrian, where they lived, and where Mickey's house was. Mickey's how you call it, where his gym was. That's actually a building that got bought out. So the pet shop, a lot of these places where the film took place, you can actually go and still see. Now this it's changed over the years, but yeah, definitely something I'd love to do. Later, space. Hey yo, spaceman, thank you for showing up. Hope you has a great day tomorrow. For sure, man. So yeah, three. Oh, they show my boy Blake Ferguson, LSU Tiger, had a false start. And time I see with some of them Tigers on TV, I gotta say that. So yeah, three was a good one, and then four, he fought Drago. Now the catch for that one was Drago and Apollo Creed had a match that was supposed to be an exhibition, and Drago meant business. He really meant business. He wasn't playing. He came in there, and you know, they got it. They fought that exhibition. Apollo Creed took it very light. They had James Brown singing "Living in America," and it was, you know, Apollo Creed was older by that time, not in the best of shape, and Drago was, pumping roids and doing all kind of stuff, and it wasn't really a match. I mean, he said, "Don't throw the towel. Whatever you do, don't throw the towel." Rocky honored it. When the manager Duke said, "Throw the towel, throw the towel," it was too late. Okay. Now Sylvester Stallone goes on record and saying that he regrets killing off the Apollo Creed character. He would not have done that. He maybe would have paralyzed him and put him as a manager role or something. But um, that was in the '80s, good while back. And then he had to avenge the death, and he ended up. Even Adrian, she said, "You can't win." She told him that. He said, well, maybe I can win, Adrian. But to beat me, he's going to have to kill me. And to kill me, he's going to have to be willing to die himself. And I don't know if he's ready to do that. So, he took all he had. But he won. And then in 1990, there was Rocky 5, which was supposed to be the last one. But in Rocky 5, it started out, they made some bad decisions. Paulie, which was Burt Young, was his actual name. He made some bad investments. They made some bad investments with the money, lost all the money. And, they had to move back. They lost all the money. I remember him going through the chest. He found his old jacket and his hat. Rocky did. And that was Rocky 5. Fought Tommy Gunn, who was Tommy Morrison. Now, they didn't fight in the ring. But the catch to that was you had a promoter, which this guy came in and wanted Rocky to train him. When he goes to train him, and George Washington Duke here, he knew that if he could get Rocky and Tommy Gunn in the ring, he was gonna get a big payday, and that's all he was concerned about. So he turned Tommy Gunn against Rocky. Yeah, this big old thing. They had a street fight at the end. So a lot of people didn't like that one, the Rocky 5. I liked it. I thought it was good. So then we thought that the Rocky series was done after Rocky 5. And for the longest time, from 1990, I can't remember what year Rocky Balboa was released. Let me look it up. When Rocky Balboa was released. Because Rocky Balboa, let me look it up. Okay, 2006. So we went 16 years without a Rocky movie, from 1990 to 2006. And I do remember when they were talking about, Sylvester Stallone to making another movie. So out of all the Rocky movies, the only one that I actually, well, the first one that I went watching a movie theater was Rocky Balboa, in which got some free tickets to that one. And I can remember being in the movie theater, and he got an exhibition match against Mason Dixon. Of course, Sylvester Stallone is a lot older now, but they had this thing where he opened up a restaurant, and you see where he was now. ADRIEN passed away because of cancer, and but he ended up getting in an exhibition match. Wasn't supposed to do much, and so Mason Dixon, they having the fight in the end of the ring, and he hit Rocky. Boom. What hit him, he broke his hand, and Rocky just started unloading on him. Boom, boom, boom. And when he did that, I remember jumping up in the theater, man, and I was like, "Yeah, come on, come on!" Like I was into it, And yeah, it was good. And then they started with the Creed series, which you had Creed 1, which is Apollo Creed's son, comes and meets Rocky and wants him to train him. So Rocky trains him. and he wins. He ends up winning. I believe he ends up winning the championship in that one. But definitely, great movie, great movies, great spin-offs. You know, and I waited for these movies for a whole year when they announced, and I did go watch them in the theater. Creed 2, which was last Thanksgiving. He fought. Hey, yo, Granny Crochet, how you's doing? It's the Italian stallion, Crisco Balboa. We're just talking a little Rocky. Hey, what's your favorite Rocky movie, Granny B. Crochet? Which one is your favorite? Any favorite Rocky moments? Um, if you didn't know that today released, reason I'm doing this stream, they released a director's cut of Rocky versus Drago with deleted scenes, added scenes, and you can only add so much from back in 1985. But there were some scenes that were not in the release, so they added them in and kind of spun the movie around. So we're kind of celebrating the Rocky Balboa series tonight. But yeah, in the Creed 2 series, Creed Part 2, last year. Hey, yo, when is the movie gonna stream? I don't know. Um, I know that you should be able to have access to it. Defense, defense. Hey, yo, defense. Yeah, come on, defense. Yeah, I don't know when the movie's gonna stream this stress. Should be able to find it soon though, somewhere. They're gonna release it on different platforms. I was actually hoping to catch a local theater tonight that had it, but I couldn't find anyone in my area that had the movie. It was only in theaters tonight in certain locations, probably some of the bigger cities. But that's one thing I thought that they should have done when they came back with the Creed series is, a lot of the diehard Rocky fans didn't get a chance to watch the Rocky movies um, in theaters. So, in my opinion, they should have tried to do something like releasing. Hey, yo, it's Adrian. Yeah, Distress. What is your favorite Rocky movie? Any favorite scenes? There's so many great ones. And what do you think about the Creed series? Have any of y'all watched the Creed movies? Rocky trains Apollo Creed's son, which is an interesting situation there. I do too, Distress. I love them all. A lot of people say that Rocky Five of all the Rocky movies was probably the weakest one, but I thought it was a very interesting movie. And you had Tommy Morrison who has passed away. I thought he did an excellent job in the movie. He was actually a real boxer that Sylvester Stallone, and I thought he did a great job. It's Tommy Gunn, Tommy the Machine Gun. Hey, you got some guns, Tommy Gunn. Yeah, George Washington Duke. Tommy Gunn only fights in the ring. We were talking about this last night. Somebody brought this up when at the end they go and he actually took a swing at Paul, not Paulie. Paulie, Rocky's that's Adrian's brother. Rocky's brother-in-law, and Tommy hit him. He said, "Yeah, yo, Tommy, you a piece of garbage. Rocky's the real champ. You just a gosh darn bum." Next thing you know, he and knocks him teeth out. He said, you should have left him where you found him. And Rocky said, "Hey, you knock him down. Watch you try knocking me down now." And then he said, Tommy Gunn only fights in the ring. That was George Washington Duke that said that. Tommy Gunn only fights in the ring. My ring's outside. Yeah, let's do it. And then they went outside, and Sage Stallone, who was actually Rocky Balboa's real real life son, played Rocky's son in Rocky Five, and he passed away some years ago. But he's like, Mom, it's Dad. He's on the TV. He's fighting. She said, What? We're gonna do a little Rocky trivia tonight too, by the way. I know there are some websites and that have different trivia questions. Those of y'all that are huge Rocky fans, it should be pretty fun. I am prepared to answer any Rocky questions if you have any. I got my uh, Lemonhead candy cane tonight. Also got my bag of sunflower seeds for this special event, this special Rocky Balboa event. And I know some of y'all are gonna be watching this on the playback, so Rocky fans out there. So certainly appreciate y'all watching. Hey, yo, good question. I don't know that. What brand of cigarettes Rocky was smoking? I should know that. I should know that. Let me look that up. That's a great trivia question. I remember Little Marito. Yo, Little Marie. Lucky Strikes. It very well could have been. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna reply to that. Okay, so I'm answering. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so someone answered to that. What was he smoking? Yeah, Frank Stallone, his brother, was in the first. Was he a boxer, right? Wasn't he a boxer? Okay, he was just smoking regular cigarettes. As it turned out, Stallone was a real life smoker. What convinced him to stop was he first had to spar with Carl Weathers. He said he was winded within 2 rounds. However, I remember seeing him smoke cigars on the reality show The Contender. So it doesn't actually say what kind of cigarettes he smoked here. Yeah, I know Frank Stallone. I believe Frank Stallone was one of the boxers in the first movie. His brother. And yeah, hey, you got like this. They were talking about that. There was something when he was a baby, when Stallone was a baby, that he got paralyzed. Like his side of his face, and he just, they didn't fix it. But I saw something about that too. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Hey, singing two in the alleyways. Yeah, so the stress. How did you find out about the channel? You just so happen to see the. Glad to have you here, by the way. You just so happen to see, or were you searching? I searched today for some of the. I'm a big fan of the movie. I can tell you're a big fan. So I got a question for you. What would you say will be the plot line for Creed 3? And this is a question that I have for all Rocky fans right now. I mean, just came across it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, well, Definitely glad to have you here for the channel. I've been doing YouTube for a little over 3 years, um, and I've got to do all kind of stuff on this channel. So yeah, definitely hope to see you. Hope to see you often here. I have goats. I live in a big LSU fan. We do all kind of stuff on here. So yeah, man, what do you think would be a plot for Creed 3? We're gonna do a little. Yeah, yeah, I thought about that. The thing is, with Clubber Lang, you don't have as much. I don't know. I don't know how we put it. I think Clubber Lang definitely needs to be make a cameo appearance in the same way that the Cobra Kai series. I don't know if you're familiar with the Cobra Kai, Karate Kid, and all that. If you watch that, but they have brought the characters um to now what they're doing now. So yeah, Mr. T would definitely be awesome to see him do a cameo appearance, but I haven't realistically heard anybody even suggesting that. I will say, as big a fan that as I am of the Rocky movies, um, the last one I went to, Creed 2, when Apollo's son fought Drago's son, the way the movie ended, I was just wondering how in the world are they gonna, you know, make another movie? How are you gonna keep it interesting? And I'm a huge fan. I'm not just an average Rocky fan. I mean, I'm a pretty big fan. So, I mean, I'm the type of fan that whatever they put out, I'm gonna go watch it in the theater. I already know. I'm gonna go watch Creed 3 in the theater within like probably the first week that it comes out. Um, because I'm such a big fan. But for the average person, what do you do? How do you connect to keep it interesting? So I think whatever the script is, I think Creed 2 is pretty easy to do. You brought back Drago. The nostalgia was really cool. The way it ended was, I thought, pretty cool. Um, and it was just good to see the guys. They even brought back Brigitte Nielsen. Yeah, the thing is though, he's dead. You know what I mean? He's gone. You know. Yeah. I don't know that you can do that because he's gone. So I don't know. Maybe a cameo type appearance by Apollo Creed would be cool though. With Carl Weathers in the same way that they did Mickey and Rocky 5. He was gone, but they kind of did the reminiscent thing. He was in the gym, and Mickey was there. And kid, listen to me, listen to me. I'm gonna give you what it is. Rocky Marciano give me that his cufflink, huh? And now I'm giving it to you. And it's gonna be like an angel on your shoulder, see. And every time that you feel like you're going down and you get height, this little angel's gonna whisper in your ear. He's gonna say, "Get up, you son of a." Can't say it, because Mickey loves you. Thanks a lot, Mick. You was the angel. Dum, 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 dum. I run over him. You gotta run over him like an Italian bulldozer, kid. You remember that scene? One of my favorite scenes. But I don't know. It's gonna take, and do you? Yeah, yeah. I had saw that distress. He didn't want him. He never wanted him to die. He regrets. He would have maybe had him paralyzed or something. But what's up? Hey yo, how you doing? It's my brother from another mother, John Brooks. Welcome in, John Brooks. How you doing, brother? Thank you for smashing that likes button, brother. We certainly appreciate it. We're getting ready to do some Rocky trivia, and we got a Rocky Balboa trunks from when we fought the Russian. Welcome in, John Brooks. Yeah, man. Let's go. So, um, we just talking about some Rocky stuff. Now, if anybody comes in here that's actually seen the director's cut, man, I want to know what y'all think, what y'all thought about it. I saw clips. Hey, yo, how you doing? Doing good, good. Tomorrow's Friday, but today's Friday for the Crisco man, you know. Yo, John Brooks, pulling for those Georgia Bulldogs. Yeah, so I got my, um, we're gonna wait, we're gonna wait till the second hour till we do, about another 19 minutes, then we'll do a little Rocky quiz, little questions. We'll do one real quick, um, just off the top of my head. So in Rocky 3, I'm gonna give you a hint. In Rocky 3, hey yo, there was an exhibition match. Um, and Rocky had an exhibition match. So here's the first question. It was against a pro wrestler. Do you guys remember who it was? Pro wrestler in Rocky 3 that was a one of the. I'll give you a hint. He's one of the greatest wrestlers in the history of wrestling. And Rocky fought him. Do y'all remember who he was? I'll give you a hint. I'm gonna give you a hint of his music. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I am the real American. Fight for those rights. Fight for those lives. That's it. Thunder Lips. Yep. Too sweet. Hollywood. Hulk Hogan. Yep, it was Hulk Hogan. And you remember that? Sylvester Stallone, he picked him up, body slammed him. Cut my gloves off! Cut my gloves off! Remember that fight, man? He come in there, cut my gloves off, and Rocky chopped him down like a tree, man, a big old tree. Chopped him down, and he caught him and threw him outside the ring. But yeah, Rocky 3 was awesome too. You know, for sure. And oh yeah, hey, let me tell you something you already know. This world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and it will beat you to your knees if you let it. Permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life hits. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit, how much you can take. That's how winning is done. And you know what you're worth, you go out there and do it. But quitters quit, and that ain't you. You're better than that. Rocky and Frank Stallone had a scene in Rocky 3 where they were fighting during his title defense. That was probably at the beginning when they playing Eye of the Tiger, right? Distress. Yeah, that's probably when that was. And um, yeah, that was some good scenes, man. I get fired up for that. Rocky. You know, funny thing is, man, I was so it amazes me that these Rocky movies were done in the 70s. You know, the first movies. I can't remember what year. Well, I can tell you right now. Let me see what year Rocky 1 was. Let me see what year Rocky came out. Let's see. Wikipedia. Okay, so 1976. Okay, there you go. The stress 1976. So 2 years before I was born. So that's, check this out. 45 years ago. 40. Listen to this. 45 years ago that this character was created by Sylvester Stallone, and this character has touched so many people's lives, given people inspiration. People still visit the steps in Philadelphia. Um, climb the steps where the believe that there is a library or art gallery right there, museum of arts, and people still climb those steps, those rocky steps for inspiration. So 45 years ago, yep, 45 years ago, and I still find it amazing when you go to these movies like Creed and these generations that have passed, and people like myself still want to know what the character's doing. It's a series that will be passed on years from now. The Rocky series is just one of those. In my opinion, it's the greatest series of all time. you know, I really believe that it's the greatest series of all time. I can't do it. Can't beat them. But all I want to do is just prove I can go the distance. Prove that I'm not just some other bum from the neighborhood. Good, nobody that's never went the distance with Creed. Yeah, that was the night before he told Adrian that. Let me read it the way he would have said it. I can't do it. I can't beat him. But all I want to do is just prove I can go the distance and prove that I'm not just some bum from the neighborhood. Neighbor good, nobody. He's never went the distance with Creed. Okay, Trunar South said he heard he pawned Butkus. Hey, yo, Butkus. It is. That is true. But it is true. That is a true story. He pawned the dog, and then later on they went back and bought the dog. Yeah, he was on his last. Stallone was on his last bit of money. I mean, from what I understand, he was living out of his car. He pawned the dog, and yeah. Stallone has so many great movies. Rambo, uh, uh, countless other movies that he's known for. But in my opinion, Rocky, Rocky will always be known for Rocky. Rocky is his bread and butter. Rocky put him on the map. He's had some what was the one of those? I can't remember. Let me look at this. He's had some Throw Mama from the Train. One of his movies. Um, there was another. I can't remember the name of it. He dressed up like this guy. It was like this cyborg. Let's see. Movies. Oh, you know what was another good one? You two have a good night, TD. Hey, yo, have a good night. Thank yous. When a little turtle on the back of the shell, they get what, huh? What happens when you hit a little turtle on the back of the shell? They get what, huh? They get shell shocked. All right. Over the Top was another great Sylvester Stallone movie. Um, for you, for you Sylvester Stallone fans that are watching this, if you haven't seen Over the Top, and I think there's actually a thing on Yahoo. Hey, yo, SMU fan videos, how you's doing? So I think you can actually go on um, Yahoo and watch Over the Top for free. They have ads on it, but if you wanted to do that, you could. Yeah, Over the Top was a great movie. Lincoln Hawk. Dun, 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 dun. You remember that? He was arm wrestling. Bull Hurley. Hawks. They put the strap on at the end of the movie on their on their arms. Then he had him. Sylvester Stallone was like a, and he caught him like that's all of a sudden. When he went like that, he came like that, and he did. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, yeah, he was in a lot of movies that didn't make it, But for me, well, I'll always remember, Sylvester Stallone as Rocky Balboa. Definitely, Rocky Balboa. Where the world belongs to only you and I. Meet me halfway. I didn't see it, SMU. I'm gonna have to check it out, though, man. Hey, how you doing? Who was he sparring with at the Oscars in 1976 on stage? Oh, it was it Muhammad? Was it or Sugar Ray? Let me see. It was Ali. Okay. Yeah, Muhammad and Ali and so that. Yeah, yeah. I knew it was. Okay, so the Dolphins. By the way, uh, the Dolphins are up 9-3. The Ravens, and this was in the fourth quarter, and I actually have Lamar Jackson starting on my fantasy football team. So that ain't good. That ain't good for the Chris Gold man. So Distress, do you have any professional teams or college teams that you follow? Yeah, the first movie was based off of Chuck Webner. Yep, I know he saw an underdog, Chuck Webner, and I believe that fight went the whole distance. And yeah, it inspired him a long shot. New England Patriots and Tampa Bay. So I'm guessing, Distress, that you're a Tom Brady fan, right? I pull for LSU and I pull for the Saints. That's cool. In a world of rock, live in New England. Cool. I have let's see, in the words of Rocky Balboa, if I need, I would just yell for you. Say, hey, yo's, I gotta go somewhere now. Yeah. Okay, so Um, I got a buddy that does YouTube live streams. No, it's a Beantown Breakdown. My buddy Bobby. So check out Beantown Breakdown. He does all the live streams for the Patriots games, for the Red Sox, for the Celtics. I think you'd enjoy his channel too, Distress. I don't know if you subscribe to him, but he comes on every now and then. He's a good dude. All right, SMU basketball hits the road tonight. Oregon Ducks. SMU fan videos. Yeah, you check him out, man. He's a Beantown Breakdown. He does a lot of big Patriots fan. Dolphins are kicking the ball off. Another one of my favorite parts was in Rocky Five when he talks to Tommy Gunn. He said, "Hey yo, Tommy, who's your best friend at home?" And he said, I can't remember the guy's name. He said, but he said, "No, no, no. Your best friend is Frankie Fear." And he said, "Fear, see, fear is like this fire. See, if if it controls you, it's gonna eat you up. But if you control it, you're gonna be dangerous." Yeah, he almost died when Dolph really punched him. Yeah, Monday night versus Northwestern. Yeah, LSU's been playing some basketball too. So he said, told him, he said, "But if you control it, it'll be dangerous. It's gonna be dangerous, Tommy." And that's when they start. They got smooth renegade cannot be swayed. You want to rate me? A is my grade. Kicking it like a rock or a body blow. So they get in the ring and then Tommy Gunn, he said, "To the jab, to the body, to the body." But and I remember that when you know when Tommy Gunn won the belt that night. Boy, it's like Rocky was hitting that bag. He's like, "Dig, dig." It was, yeah, you knock him down. Why don't you try knocking me down now? Yeah, that's when he knocked Paulie's tooth out, John Brooks. That's when he knocked that tooth out, man. Knocked that old tooth out. And give me 1 second. I'll be right back. We're gonna do a little trivia, man. I'm gonna bring up a little trivia. And happy Rocky night to y'all, man. Happy Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday. And I hope y'all having a good time. I'm enjoying this stream. We're gonna continue doing it. So y'all give me a second. I'll be right back. right, y'all. Glad to see y'all still here. Tommy Gunn only fights in the ring. Tommy Gunn only fights in the ring. My ring's outside. Yeah, let's do it. What was the name of Rocky Jr.'s teacher's name? Ooh, man, that's a good one. Rocky Jr.'s teacher's name. I don't know. That's a really good one. Let me see if I could find that one. Then we're gonna start a little trivia. Some of these are pretty easy though, but that's a hard one. Rocky. Rocky 5. Let's see. I don't remember that one, bro. I don't remember that one. Distress. That's a good one. Let's see. Mr. Rocky characters. I don't know. You got me stumped on that one. That's a good one. Rocky Jr.'s teacher's name. Let's see. John Brooks. Any idea who Rocky Jr.'s teacher's name was? You got me stumped on that one. Let's see. Rocky. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do some Rocky trivia. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna start out with some trivia. Yeah, let me know what that is, Distress. Let me know what that is. That's a good one. I don't remember that one. Okay, so Distress already answered with this one. What opponent of Muhammad Ali inspired the screenplay? And I was Chuck Wepner. Um, let's see. Okay, so here's another one. Madame Dupont, his French teacher. Madame Dupont. Madame foot stuck in the door. For some reason, I think I remember him saying something about that. Madame. For some reason, I think I do remember him saying that. Okay, so here's one for you guys. Um, when Apollo and Rocky were walking towards the ring, what did Rocky say to Apollo? Is either old before young, has been before champ, former champion before champion, or age before beauty? Y'all remember what that one was? Age before beauty. Anything you say, Stallion. When I ring the bell, ding, ding. Yeah, that was at the end of part 3. Yep, that's right. Age Before That's right, Age Before Beauty. And if y'all remember right, whenever they would say want to ring the bell, and then they both come on, and then they did sure, and that's how it ended. It's the eye of the tiger, thrill of the fight. Okay, let's see. The first scene showed Rocky waking up from his bed. He fed his turtles, Cuff and Link, and then headed to the cemetery to sit near the grave of someone dear to him who died. Let's see, who had passed away, who died. So this was in Rocky Balboa. From Quiz Rocky Balboa. So this is from the movie Rocky Balboa. The first scene showed Rocky waking up from his bed. He fed his turtles, Cuff and Link, and then headed to the cemetery to sit in the grave of someone who died, who was dear to him, who died, who had passed away. Who died? Do y'all remember that one? This was in Rocky Balboa. So I'm gonna give y'all the answer to that one. It was Adrian. Yep. Good one, John. That's right. Okay, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Okay. Upon returning from Russia, Rocky was greeted by a horde of newsmen. And what's up, Lou? Hey, yo, Lou, how you doing? Upon returning from Russia, Rocky was greeted by a horde of newsmen and supportive um, citizens. Although Rocky announced his retirement, a routed boxing promoter named George Washington Duke put pressure on Rocky to fight his contender. What was this contender's name? And this is from Quiz Rocky 5. This was from the movie Rocky 5. So I'm going to read this one again. Upon returning from Russia, Rocky was greeted by a horde of newsmen and supportive citizens. Although Rocky announced his retirement, a rowdy boxing promoter named George Washington Duke put pressure on Rocky to fight his contender. What was his contender's name? So this was the guy that actually was the champion. Nope, it's not Mason Dixon. It's not Mason Dixon. Mason Dixon was actually in Rocky Balboa, but this guy was actually from Rocky 5. When he got off the plane, the movie had started. The movie had started, and if you remember, John Brooks got it. John Brooks got it. Union King. Um, the movie started. Yep, the movie had started, and Rocky was sitting in the shower, and he's like this, shaking. He said, "Paulie, call Adrian." So Adrian comes. Adrian, I just want to go home, Adrian. I just want to go home. And he said, I never felt nothing like this before. And and apparently when he fought Drago, he took so much damage, and then they wouldn't certify him, to fight. After that, it wouldn't they wouldn't certify him. The commission wouldn't certify him. Okay, let's go to the next one. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, The very first scene in the movie, and this is from Rocky 1, the very first scene in the movie took place on November 25th, 1975. Featured a fight between Spider Rico and Rocky Balboa. Where did the fight take place? I'm gonna let y'all guess on this one. I don't know that I can really answer this one. Yeah, Adrian, I can't stop my hands from shaking. And I just want to go home, Mick. I just want to go home, Mick. That's what he said. But um, yeah. So let's see if y'all can guess on that one. Spider Rico. Where did the fight take place? Okay, so I'm gonna answer y'all that one. It was at a church. So the fight was Rocky's very first that was shown in the series. After Spider Rico headbutted him in the second round, Rocky got angry and pummeled Rico into the canvas. Less than 48 hours later, he went to Mick's gym, and Mick was obviously unimpressed by Rocky's victory. So yeah, I definitely remember that one. Spider Rico did make an appearance. I believe it was in Rocky Balboa. The same guy that played Spider Rico was in that one. I think he had gave him a job in his restaurant or something. Okay. Okay. What does Rocky call the kids little Marie was hanging out with on the corner? What does Rocky call the kids little Marie was hanging out with on the corner? Are you a little Marie? Little Marie made a what was the father in the church saying to Rocky? Um Father, come out. Father, come out. Hey. No, it wasn't. Yeah, that's what she told yeah, distress, that's what she told him. Um Very good, John. Very good. Okay. Okay, I got one for y'all. This is from the Rocky series. This is from Rocky 4. So, okay, what does Rocky's license plate read on his car? You remember he had that fast car? They show his license plate right before that song. There's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. There's no easy way out. Giving in can't be wrong. What kind of beer was it? Was it Dixie beer, or Schlitz? It probably was a Schlitz. You hang out with yo-yo friends, you get yo-yo. With yo-yo friends, you get yo-yo friends. You hang out with coconut, you get coconut. Let's see if we could find this football game. Got some Christmas music on tonight too. I don't know what happened to the TV there. Don't know what the score was. I know how to find out. Still on, Spaceman Dudley, still on. Southpaw. Hey, John Brooks. John Brooks. John Brooks knows his Rocky movies. Let me see something here. The Dolphins are going to end up winning this game. Can you guys even imagine this? The Dolphins are winning 15-3 with 7 minutes in the fourth quarter. A 2-7 team is defeating a Ravens team which is 6-2. I don't know what to say about all that. You don't know you don't know what to think no more. You got so many of these underdog teams that are winning. It's crazy. The LSU hat's falling. Yeah, I actually started Lamar Jackson on my team tonight, Spaceman. Not doing too good. Not doing too good tonight, you know. Hey, you're a spaceman. Yeah, we got 3 folks watching, 12 likes on the stream. Thank y'all very much. I'm gonna see a good little stream tonight. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can find some more trivia. Yeah, it's gonna be cold there. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the high 30s here. Yeah, smash that like button for the Italian stallion. All right. Yeah, I don't really look forward to watching too many movies, but when it comes to the Rocky movies, definitely look forward to those. Russians cut. Russians cut. And it's a bad cut. And it's Balboa chopping the Russian down. I can't see nothing, Mick. Gotta open my eyes. Cut me, Mick. Cut me. Don't wanna do it. Cut me, Mick. See 3 of them out there. Hit the one in the middle. Right. Hit the one in the middle. Yeah, man, I like this. Y'all keep giving me some quotes. I like doing these. Hit the one in the middle. Right. Hit the one in the middle. Yeah, it's just cool, man. I could tell that you guys are really diehard Rocky fans. So it's really cool to be hanging out with y'all, celebrating the Rocky um, series. I can tell just by the way the quotes that you guys know. Rocky, was you the first round that invited punching raw? No, I think I was the first one that invited. Rocky, was you the first round that invited punching raw? No, I think I was the first one that invited it. How about this? How about this? How about this one at the end of Rocky 4? You know, um, tonight there was 2 guys fighting in the ring, but I guess it's better than 20 million. Um, if I can change and you can change, everybody can change. Remember, you had the USA flag. How about this part? When you remember when Rocky? No, it was not Rocky. It was Ivan Drago. Um, you know the guy. What was the? I guess the promoter, the Russian promoter. When Rocky was winning, he hit him on the side of the head. He said, "Win." He said. He looked at him. He said, uh, "Whatever he hits, he destroys." But he picked up the guy. He said, and he threw him back. And Sober Nelson, um, she told him, she said, "Survive." And then he said, "Я Bureau, я себя, я себя." My wife got me that distress. I think it was at Walmart a few years ago. Yeah, they had these onesies with these. This was one of them, and she knew she had to get it for me. So yeah, it was a Christmas present probably about 2-3 years ago, if I can remember right. But this is actually the first stream that I actually wear it. Wear it to do something like this for the Rocky series. So yeah, it has the gloves on the hands, like you need to take your hands, but then it's kind of like mittens. So you got your boxing gloves, like side to side, like a windshield wiper, like a side to side. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Um, the hat was just ordered from Amazon. It kind of looks like the hat that Rocky would wear a little bit, and he wears it kind of tilted. And this is actually the first time I wear this hat, believe it or not. So I may actually kind of like it, man. So I may actually start wearing this hat a little bit more. Wear it to the Christmas parade. Yeah, I'm sure Santa Claus will throw me some candy canes or something. I'll scream at the parade. Hey yo, it's me, Rocky. He probably said, "Man, that dude's crazy. Throw him some candy." Yeah, that big Russian, Ivan Drago, he picked up that dude. How you doing? Hit that like button for the Italian stallion. You have a feeling we're gonna get some. Oh, the Ravens just scored a touchdown. I have a feeling we're gonna get some people watching on the playback. Of this video. I know there's a bunch of Rocky fans out there, so okay. Let's see. Touchdown. All right, keep us informed of that score, spaceman. Okay, Rocky's pet turtles. This is a pretty easy one. What are Rocky's pet turtles named? There you go, John Brooks, Cup and Link. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna give y'all one. I wouldn't have been able to answer this one, but this is kind of a fun fact. How many days of training did Carl Weathers and Sylvester Stallone have to endure to prepare for Rocky 2? I'll let y'all guess at that one, or maybe one of y'all will know. I did not know that, Distress. I did not know. Okay, so the answer to this one of how many days of training did Carl Weathers and Sylvester Stallone have to endure to prepare for Rocky 2? 110 days. They train 5 days a week or 22 weeks, getting in shape and practicing the moves. So a lot of these are just fun facts. So this one is, what part of Sylvester Stallone's anatomy was permanently disfigured during the filming of Rocky? So this one actually makes sense. So the answer is his knuckles. Um, Stallone spent so much time punching the frozen beef. You remember when he was hitting the big beef hanging down, that his knuckles were permanently disfigured. He did it so many times in different takes and rehearsals that after the filming was done, he noticed the shape of his hands had changed. His knuckles were flattened and still are to this day. That's pretty interesting. That's a pretty interesting fact. Here's another fun one for you guys. And I actually had on another trivia thing. This is one that I got wrong, but yeah, this is a fun one right here. After moving back in with Paulie into his old house, Rocky needed to find a way to earn money. Since Adrian got her old job back at the pet shop, Rocky decided to go across the street and reopen Mick's boxing gym. Why hadn't it been torn down in all those years that Mick had been dead? And the answer to that one is it was owned by Rocky's son. Unbeknownst to him, Rocky Jr. owned Mighty Mick's gym because Mick gave him the gym to him in his will. Seeing a perfect opportunity to go back to his roots, Rocky reopened the establishment and saw a flurry of fighters enter and leave. Paulie had the idea to charge $5 a visit to make some extra money on the side. So yeah, that's definitely an interesting Rocky fact. Yeah. Four people in here. Hey yo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. If any of you seen the movie, let me know. Hey yo, Ange, how's it going? We're doing good. Doing real good. We got we got a good little crew in tonight, you know. Let's see. Huh. Listen to this. I got another one. Smash that like button for Crisco Balboa. Okay. How did Rocky get his nickname Italian? The Italian Stallion. So the answer to this one, he invented it. Stallone's very first movie was titled Italian Stallion. He was paid $200 for 2 days' work for his role. Very interesting. Okay, here. Oh, it was. It was. I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I'd heard some about that distress. Yup. I'd heard some about that. Definitely. So he ended up keeping the nickname, huh? Okay. Here's another one. What kind of arcade game did Paulie destroy? Party and Kitty and Spuds. Okay, so what kind of arcade game did Paulie destroy? I believe this was at the beginning of Rocky 3. Yeah, this was the beginning of Rocky 3. If y'all remember right, Paulie was, he was drunk, and he got mad, he got jealous, and he threw a bottle at the machine. That's right, pinball machine, you got it. And he got arrested. And so I'll reenact the scene. So, he goes and there. Stallone has the long coat, you know, and he told him, he said, "You ain't you ain't." I forgot how he said it, but he said, "You're just a jealous, lazy bum." And all he gave him, he said, "Oh, you give Mick a car, do this and that." And he said, "And all you give me with the stinking X-Lax watch." And he said, "Yeah." And he told him, he said, "You're just a jealous, lazy bum." And he said, "Friends, oh." He told him, "Friends, oh." That's what Paulie said. And Rocky said, "Friends don't know. They do because they want to do." "Can I have a job?" "Yeah." "Well, all you have to do is ask." Touchdown by Tua. I'll tell you what, I could not pick out who's going to be in the Super Bowl right now for anything. I just 22-10. Wow. Tua got a 1-yard rushing touchdown. Yeah, Titans versus Saints. Yep, it was a Rocky pinball machine. It sure was, John. Yeah, I don't know. The Saints are gonna have a rough one this week. The Saints are gonna have a very rough one. I have no idea, man. Yeah, it was Rocky pinball. Rocky pinball game. Let's see. We learning about the series. It's awesome, man. We learning some stuff tonight for us diehard Rocky fans. All right. Tell you what, some of these trivia questions here. Rocky cartoon? I don't believe so, Spaceman. Oh, you watching it? The original? Where are you at on the? Where are you currently at on the movie? Distress. Like what scene are you currently at? Here's an interesting one for you guys. Yeah, Odell signs 1 year with Rams. Okay, here's something pretty interesting. So on Mickey's grave marker, when did it say he was born and when did he die? So Mickey Goldstein was born April 7th, 1905, and died August 15th, 1981. Mr. T was Rocky versus Rocky. Okay. So this can be seen after Mickey's casket is placed in the wall. Mickey was placed in the wall of a mausoleum. This is an above-ground funeral. The burial ceremony was a standard Jewish ceremony. Thanks to Bungie AZ for this information. Um, okay, Mr. T versus Rocky at the beginning of the movie. We're gonna keep on going a little bit longer. We're gonna try to make it to make this a 2-hour stream. So we'll go about 18 more minutes. Got a big day tomorrow. Then there's a second fight between Rocky and Apollo. The secret fight. Yeah, the secret fight. Yeah. I love how they alluded to that in in the Creed. You know, I love the Creed. So the stress, John Brooks, everyone here. Have you guys watched the Creed series, the first two? I loved how you know they alluded to that, the secret fight. Yeah, the nostalgia of him walking in and seeing the pictures of his dad on the wall. Um, yeah, Mickey died August 15th, 1981. Sure did. We got more to do, Mick. We got more to do. You remember that? He had his yellow, he had his headpiece on. Rocky did his hoodie on. He said, Mick, we got more to do. You know, and he was actually in the ring. So when he fought Mr. T, when he fought Clubber Lang that first time, his head wasn't in that fight. He had lost his eye, the tiger. A DeLorean, isn't that what it was? A DeLorean? Ferrari? I think it was DeLorean. Ferrari. Okay. He had a couple of cars. I know it looked like in the beginning of the movie, when he had the robot and Paulie's friend. He said, "Look what I got." Before Mr. T Apollo Creed played Eye of the Tiger. Yep. Trained him. What was the name of the robot? That's another good one. Seco. Is that it? Seco? Yeah, Seco. That's what it was. Yeah, and in the director's cut will not have will not have the robot in it. It said how many steps Rocky run up? Hey, that's a good question. I have no idea on that one. Let's see. 72. Yeah, I'm just Googling all this stuff. At the Philly Museum of Art. Yes, it sure did. A lot of people visit that area. There he is, Ivan Drago. Whatever he hits, he destroys. Go! I had it. I googled it, John, and it said Seco. The name of the robot was Seco. Have a good one, you too, spaceman. Not sure when I'll see you around, but you know I ain't going nowhere. You know we will see you around somewhere. Nothing else. You'll see us. Who knows when? Maybe tomorrow morning or something. Sequel. We got 10 more minutes in this first official Rocky stream. So I want to know. I want you guys to tell me. Um, I'm gonna ask you guys a couple questions. And thank you all for staying for most of the stream. I really appreciate it. Have you? So have you guys watched any of the Rocky movies in the actual theater? What was Apollo throwing in the pool? He was throwing a tennis ball to his dog, right? Isn't that it? The dogs were in the pool, or was it? I'm not sure who's Dog it was, but yeah, he was throwing a tennis ball. But did you guys actually get to watch? You watched them on TV. So I didn't. I wasn't born yet. For number one, number two, I was should have been little. Number three, I remember being very young, watching on TV. Number four, I remember when we actually went to the store and it was on VHS, the cassette tapes. That was before DVDs, and we rented it and watched it. Um, Number five, that was in 1990. I don't remember. I don't think I went to the theater. I don't think I did. I think we rented it on cassette tape. So you did see five. Now Rocky Balboa, I did see in the theater. Creed one, I did see in the theater, and Creed two, I did see in the theater. I haven't watched either Creed one or Creed two on DVD. Um, Either one of those. So the only time I've seen it was once, the actual time in the theater. Um, I would like to see them both again. Yeah, watch them better that way. Um, so okay, so I appreciate you guys answering that question. The next question I want to ask you guys, and on as far as a Rocky fan, continuing on with the Creed series, I want both of you guys' opinions. Because until next Thanksgiving, because next Thanksgiving we will have Creed Part 3. So, what do you guys think the plot should be? Um, and should Rocky be die in this one, or should you just let him live on? I mean, he was suffering from cancer in the Creed 2, and Creed 1. He was suffering from that. You did. That is awesome, VA Moon. I'd love to hear about that story someday. That is really awesome. That was actually 2 years before I was born. So I can only imagine how cool that experience must have been to see. Wow, that's amazing to remember the crowd. So tell us a little bit about that experience. Um, that's all good. It's all good. So VA Moon, question: when you watched that one, do you remember the crowd being like really into it? Like, I mean, like after the show, just all standing up, or do you remember any kind of fun things from that? You remember like the crowd being like, just totally into it and fired up after the movie. I love hearing stories of people that that experience stuff like that. Like another thing that I'm very intrigued with is people that remember the Leonard Skinner plane crash. Um, that was in 1977. You do that? That's so awesome. Priceless memories, VA Moon. Running up the stairs and the music, and everyone was pumped. So I think what I'm getting is the feedback I'm getting for um, for Creed 3 is that you know we want we want to see somehow, yeah, running up the stairs. Yep. from the feedback I'm getting is that it seems like people want to see Clubber Lang, Mr. T, involved, in Creed 3 in some sort of way, brought back somehow, you know. Um, I do think that I don't know. I think I don't think we've seen the last of Ivan Drago, but yeah, I have no idea how to spin this one. Yeah, and and the stress, I don't know that a Creed can carry itself. That it's without Rocky in it. Apollo fight Drago and have Rocky train Apollo train him. That'd be interesting, John. But I can say that the Rocky movies growing up, um, very inspiring to me and a lot of people. And I think these movies will continue to go on and inspire people, many generations from now. These are timeless classics. I used to have my uncle that would say, um, you know, I guess he kind of used the expression that, when you have like a rainy day and you have to stay in, you can't do too much outside. The Rocky movies, you can watch those movies over and over again. You know, I mean, you can watch those movies. Rocky, it's obviously a classic. You can watch those movies over and over again, man, and still enjoy them. Yeah, it sure did. It sure did look different. The stress, the movies were sure made to look a lot different than those. Yeah, I agree with you, John. But I think Stallone felt at the time he needed something to really push Drago as the villain. You know, in the series. So, that's what he did. He wrote it. He actually married Brigitte Nielsen, who played Ivan Drago's wife at the time. I'm sure you Rocky fans know that, but they were married. It wasn't for that long, but yeah, I'm kind of like that too in Creed. But we definitely had 2 hours of Rocky chat, y'all. Um, whoever's, I know there's gonna be some folks that are gonna watch this whole thing on the playback. Um, Cobra movie too. Yeah, that was a good one. So to those of y'all that I don't know when you found this, but thank y'all for watching. We some huge Rocky fans, as y'all can see in the comments. We had some great conversation. Certainly appreciate all of y'all. It was fun. Hopefully we'll get a chance to watch that Rocky versus Drago director's cut. And when I get to watch it, I'll definitely leave a review and tell y'all what I thought about it. It's Friday. Yes, it is. Y'all have a great one, y'all. Thank y'all once again. And we'll do this more often. We may do a Forrest Gump type type stream one of these days. Thank y'all very much. We heading out. Go Tigers and go Rocky. Later, y'all.